All right, Chris Berry talking about speaking strategy, which is number 14, lesson 14. And this strategy is completely optional versus the previous three strategies, that being the direct outreach, the networking, and the referral systems. Those are all mandatory. If you want to be book solid, you need to do that. However, to be book solid, you don't necessarily need to do the speaking strategy. And that's especially important to understand for those of you who do not enjoy speaking. Now, understand, I hated speaking initially myself. I was a big introvert, could not stand public speaking. However, because of I realized just how powerful speaking could be, I worked at it, and now I sometimes enjoy it. I actually do enjoy it. I don't look forward to it, but once I'm up there and once I get done, I feel a rush. I feel charged. And it's helped me grow my business immensely. And we'll talk about the Book Yourself Solid speaking strategy. So, first of all, speaking is one of the best ways to grow your practice. It's a great way to leverage your time because you're able to get in front of a large number of people with very little time investment once you kind of already have your speech or presentation performance done. So there's no quicker way to getting your message out than talking in front of a big group. And you can also do conference calls too if you're not a big fan of getting up physically in front of people. Conference calls are another way that you can do it. So you can look at speaking. The idea behind it is that you're going to speak to basically offer the fruit of your knowledge. You're going to self-promote and offer the fruit of your knowledge. Now, this isn't selling. This isn't forcing your products on someone. But what it is showing off, letting yourself shine, and then just offering the fruits of your knowledge. So for myself as an attorney, I have very specialized knowledge, and I would like sharing that. That's something that gets me charged and revved up. So that's really what we're doing when we're giving a speech or a performance is we're allowing ourselves to shine and sharing the fruits of our knowledge. So share knowledge, you want to make sure that you add value, and also you want to show, not tell. So don't tell everyone how awesome you are, just let yourself be awesome in front of them. Now there's two ways to kind of run to get a speaking engagement, and one is you can host your own event. So you could do a direct mailer out to people and invite them to dinner. Another option is you can be invited to, present. And two options. Sometimes you have to start with putting on your own event before you start getting invited to speak to events. But once you, ways that you can kind of start off this process is you work through the hierarchy. So maybe you start with nonprofits, communities like community clubs like Rotaries, BNIs, that type of thing, or nonprofits like Rotary, and maybe some charities, that type of thing. Then maybe you move up into for-profit. So that could be like a BNI, learning programs, schools. Next step would be local or regional trade associations, and then maybe the fourth step being national or international, very large groups. And this is one of the areas where you want to start probably small to work out the kinks and understand that there's a hierarchy, and it's a lot easier to get the bigger gigs once you've done the smaller gigs, so you have to put in your time. As you're doing this and you are getting asked to speak at other events, understand that generally there's going to be some type of trade-off if you're going to be promoted by others. So if you're selling from the stage, you might have to share 50% of whatever you sell with the conference organizer. So to actually put together your speech, we have 6 steps on how to do this. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to tell our audience what the takeaway is. So tell them exactly what we're going to tell them. And then next, you want to you want to set the stage and create interest. So look at this as maybe telling some stories that are interesting to your audience. Third, you want to share your basket of goodies, so share what you know. Fourth, you want to summarize the key points. Fifth, you want to leave some time for questions and answers. And this can be debatable because sometimes there's an argument that you don't want to make everyone else sit through individualized questions. And then last, you want to have a call to action as a way, also a way for everyone to connect with you. So you could tell them that this is exactly what I'd like to do next. Go buy my book at the back, or schedule an appointment. And also you can tell them you can connect with me on whatever your website is. And then last, once you have your speech down in the 6 steps, the last thing you need to do is make sure it sizzles. So work it, rework it, rehearse it, make sure it's exciting, make sure it's not bland, let your personal brand and yourself show through. So again, our speaking system is that we need to understand that speaking is to shine a spotlight on ourselves and to share our knowledge. Then we need to get booked to speak by either identifying the organizations that would have us, or getting in front of and to help serve our target market. Then use a 6-step guide to organizing your presentation, and then make it sizzle. Thank you.